Hello students, today we are going to read the story in detail. Yesterday I told you the summary and today we will read it in detail. It is a very interesting story which tells us about the strength of determination, strength of will. William Douglas, William Orville Douglas told his story. It is not the complete story, but he has told us that he had a fear of water and how he conquered over that fear. And he told this story only to motivate us not to be scared of anything in our life. So let us read about the writer first. He was born in 1898 and died in 1980. He was born in Maine, Minnesota. After graduating with Bachelors of Arts in English and Economics, so these were the two subjects when he was graduating. He was doing his Bachelor of Art. He spent 2 years teaching high school in Yakima. So initially he took teaching as a career. However, he got tired of this and decided to pursue a legal career. He decided to pursue the legal career means he's decided to study law. Pursue means to try to get something. He met Franklin D. Roosevelt at Yale and became an advisor and friend to the president. So Franklin D. Roosevelt was the president and he was inspired. The president was inspired by his common sense, his philosophy, that he made him his advisor and friend also. Douglas was a leading advocate of individual rights. Advocate means a person who fights for something. Samarthak. So he was leading advocate means Pramukh. Pramukh Samarthak of individual rights. He believed in human rights. So he thought that human rights should not be snatched from people. He retired in 1975 with a term lasting 36 years and remains the longest serving justice in the history of the court. So he worked in court for 36 years and it is a very long period. The following part is taken from Of Men and Mountains. So if you want to read the complete story of William Orville Douglas, you have to read this Of Men and Mountains. This is the title of the complete description of his life by William Orville Douglas. But as you don't have so much time to read it in completely, so only one part of this book has been taken in your syllabus. It tells how as a young boy William Douglas nearly drowned in a swimming pool. Yesterday I told you that he was about to drown in the pool. In this essay, he talks about his fear of water and thereafter he finally overcame it. He finally overcame means got victory over it. So he was scared of water, but at the end he got victory over the fear of water. He didn't get victory over water. He got victory over the fear of water. Notice how the autobiographical part of the selection is used to support his discussion of fear. So he has used autobiographical part, and you know autobiographical means atmakathatmak. When we tell our own story, that is autobiography. One is biography. Biography means when you tell the story of any other person, but when you tell the story of your own life, then that is autobiographical. So we have to find out the meaning of these words, these idiom phrases. You will have to take care of them. Treacherous, subdued my pride, failed at the surface, fishing for landlocked salmon, misadventure, bobbed to the surface like a cork, curtain of life fell, back and forth across the pool. So these 8 words, these 8 idiom phrases have to be taken care by you. It does not mean that you have not to take care of other words, but you have to take care when these words come. It might be that I forget, but I will certainly tell you the meaning of these words when they come in the lines. So you will have to take care of the meaning of these words. Let us start. It had happened when I was 10 or 11 years old. So he started abruptly. अचानक से शुरू कर दिया उसने स्टोरी को, और इससे थोड़ा सा इंटरेस्ट भी क्रिएट हो जाता है। जैसे ही कोई पढ़ता है कि ये तब हुआ था जब मैं 11 या 10 या 11 वर्ष का था, तो हमारे मन में एक क्यूरियोसिटी उत्पन्न होती है कि क्या हुआ था ऐसा। सो वी विल स्टार्ट रीडिंग एंड वी विल ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट व्हाट हैड हैपेंड. I had decided to learn to swim. When he was 10 or 11 years old, he decided to learn to swim. There was a pool at the YMCA in Yakima that offered exactly the opportunity. YMCA means Young Men's Christian Association. So that was the pool of Young Men's Christian Association in Yakima. Yakima was the place where he was living, and the place was named after the river Yakima. नदी के नाम पे ही उस जगह का नाम था. That offered exactly the opportunity. So that pool offered the opportunity to learn to swim. The Yakima river was treacherous. Treacherous means dangerous, ferocious. Mother continually warned against it. Douglas' mother warned him against the river. Why? You know that when there is a river in your city and many children go there to enjoy swimming there, sometimes it happens that some of them get drowned. So your parents get tensed. They don't want you to go to that river. So mother wanted to tell her child that it was not safe to go to that river. So she kept fresh in my mind the details of each drowning in the river. Whenever someone drowned in that river, the mother told the story to the writer. And who is the writer? William Douglas. But the YMCA pool was safe. It was not that the mother wanted to scare the child. She wanted his safety. So we should not take it in a wrong direction. We should understand the point of the mother. She wanted her child not to be in danger. That's why she told him that those incidents of drowning people. But the YMCA pool was safe. No one could drown in that pool. According to the writer, it was safe. It was only 2 or 3 feet deep at the shallow end. This is a very important point. At the shallow end means किनारा. Shallow means जो कम गहरा हो. Shallow end पर वो 2 या 3 फीट गहरा था. So initially it was not deeper. And while it was 9 feet deep at the other The drop was gradual means slowly. स्टार्टिंग में 2-3 फीट गहरा और फिर धीरे 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 जैसे जैसे आगे जाता है कोई पूल में गहराई बढ़ती जाती थी और द डीपेस्ट पार्ट वॉज 9 फीट. आई गोट अ पेयर ऑफ water wings and went to the pool. You know, water wings are used by the beginners when they when they are trying to learn swimming. They are very helpful. Children generally use them. I hated, so he bought a pair of water wings. I hated to walk. So this is the map. You have to you all might be having the books. You can read it. Where is Yakima river, which places are attached to that river, and this is the place which is named after Yakima. So he hated to walk naked into and show my skinny legs. Skinny means thin legs. Writer had very thin legs. He didn't want to show them to other people. He felt embarrassed when he went into the water showing his skinny legs. But I subdued. Look at this word came first word. But I subdued my pride. Subdued means get victory over something. दबाना, जीत हासिल करना. So over which he got power, he got victory. What was the thing he took hold over? It was his pride. So he was full of pride. He didn't want to show his skinny legs. If he showed his skinny legs, it would be a moment of embarrassment for him. But he had to do this. He had to get over his emotion, and that was embarrassment. Being embarrassed while showing the skinny legs. Now he had to decide what he wanted. If he wanted to be embarrassed and learn to swim, or he wanted to get away from that embarrassment but not to learn to swim. According to him, learning to swim was more important, so he could get over his his feeling of embarrassment. So for learning swimming he did this. From the beginning, however, I had an aversion. Aversion is the word which is used here to show the hate, nafrat, to the water. और फिर एक ऐसी फीलिंग जो नफ़रत वाली और डर वाली मिली जुली हो. सो दिस वॉज हिज इमोशन related to water. This aversion started when I was 3 or 4 years old. So when did he start? When he started getting scared of water, it was the incident of 3 or 4 years old. Writer was only 3 or 4 years old, and father took me to the beach in California. He and I stood together in the surf. So they were standing together in the sea, on the sea beach, at the sea beach. I hung on to him. The child was clung to his father. चिपका हुआ था अपने फादर से. Yet फिर भी the waves knocked me down. फिर भी लहरों ने मुझे नीचे गिरा दिया, दबा लिया. And swept over me, और मेरे ऊपर से बह के चली गई. I was buried in water. Buried means डूबा हुआ, दफन. My breath was gone. I was frightened. I was scared. You know that when a child is in the lap of his father, and basically the child is of 3 or 4 years old, you know that 5 साल से पहले जो बच्चा होता है ना, उसके लिए सबसे पावरफुल उसका फादर होता है, हर एक बच्चे के लिए। जब तक बच्चा थोड़ी सी समझ नहीं सीखता ना, तब तक फादर ही सबसे ज़्यादा पावरफुल होता है वर्ल्ड में। अपने फादर से ज़्यादा पावरफुल कोई लगता नहीं है। लेकिन जैसे जैसे थोड़ी थोड़ी समझ आनी शुरू होती है बच्चे को, उसको एहसास होता है कि नहीं, औरों के फादर्स भी पावरफुल हैं या औरों के फादर्स ज़्यादा पावरफुल हैं। थोड़ी समझ आना स्टार्ट होती है, और लोग भी हैं, तो हीरो वर्शिपिंग स्टार्ट हो जाती है, कोई ना कोई रोल मॉडल बन जाता है आगे की एज में। बट व्हेन यू थिंक दैट योर फादर इज़ द मोस्ट पावरफुल पर्सन, यू फील प्रोटेक्टेड व्हेन यू आर इन द लैप ऑफ योर फादर। और उस वक्त लहर ने आपको डुबो दिया। हाउ कैन इट बी? इसका मतलब क्या प्रूव हो गया यहाँ पर? फादर से भी ज़्यादा पावरफुल है पानी की लहरें। इट वॉज रियली अ मैटर टू बी स्केयर्ड। तो 3-4 साल के बच्चे के लिए ये एक बहुत ही बैड इंप्रेशन था। बट द फादर लाफ्ड। यू नो वाई फादर वॉज लाफिंग? बिकॉज द चाइल्ड वॉज स्केयर्ड, and you know that was momentarily, थोड़ी देर के लिए ही होता है। पानी की लहरें समुद्र के किनारे पर ऐसे आती हैं और वापस चली जाती हैं। देर इज़ नथिंग टू बी स्केयर्ड अकॉर्डिंग टू फादर। ही वॉज अ मैच्योर गाय, ही कुड अंडरस्टैंड दैट, बट द राइटर वॉज नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट। सो ही started to have a fear of water at that moment, but there was terror in my heart at the overpowering force of the waves. So the waves were overpowering, means overpowering is the emotion that if you have power to win over everything, कंट्रोल हो आपका किसी चीज़ पर। सो तो पानी के ऊपर, पानी में इतनी स्ट्रेंथ थी कि वो किसी को भी कंट्रोल कर सकती थी। पानी की लहरें, अकॉर्डिंग टू राइटर, इट वॉज ओवर पावरिंग ओवर हिज फादर, ओवर हिम एंड ओवर एवरीथिंग। सो ही गॉट स्केयर्ड ऑफ दैट मच पावर। आई थिंक it would be a longer video if I teach next to this point. Till now we have read that his fear started when he was 3 or 4 years old, and it started at the California beach, and now he is 9 or 10 years old, and he has thought to get over this fear of water by learning to swim in the YMCA pool. So this is what we have read today, and I think it is clear to you all. Let's read from this point tomorrow. Till then, my dear students, take care. Bye.